That Kind of Woman is an okay film. I didn't really love it, but I do think there could be an audience for it. I do think it could appeal to some people more than it did to me. It's certainly not a terrible film. This was released in 1959. It's directed by Sidney Lumet, written by Walter Bernstein, with a cast including Sophia Loren, Tab Hunter, Keenan Wynn, Barbara Nichols, and various others. And it's about a paratrooper called Red. It's in 1944 and he meets Kay on a train. But Kay is somebody's mistress. But there's clearly something between Kay and Red, and this is that story. It's okay. I believed it enough. The characters were interesting enough. I wasn't really emotionally invested in their story, though. I didn't really care which character would end up with which character by the end of the film. I wasn't overly interested in finding out. It was engaging enough in the sense that most scenes had something that was interesting, whether it was a good performance or an interesting location. There is a really lovely range of locations. Based on the very brief information I had going into this, I'd incorrectly assumed that it would be set almost entirely on the train. And that's not the case. They actually managed to tell the story in a way that's believable with a range of locations, and I think they did a really good job with that. We do have some lovely costumes, some good camera work, good performances, some decent dialogue that's maybe a little thought-provoking, and some really gorgeous locations as well. So as I said, there is generally at least something in most scenes that I found to be interesting enough. But the story itself, the overarching narrative, while not necessarily badly executed, I didn't find it to be that engaging, that fascinating. I just didn't care. And the same with the characters. They're fine, they're believable, they're not annoying, the performances are good, but I didn't really like anybody very much. So I was indifferent to the narrative and the characters, but I enjoyed pretty much everything else about it. So for me, yeah, it was okay. It was fine. If you like the characters, if you're emotionally invested more than I was, it'll be a stronger experience. So I didn't love it. I wouldn't watch it again, but if there's a reason why you want to watch this, I'm happy to recommend it with the information that I didn't love it, but it might work for you more than it did for me. Ultimately, That Kind of Woman isn't really that bad.